Howdy. I watched Masked and Anonymous yesterday, and I love this movie. It's the Bob Dylan movie. He stars in it, and his music is played throughout, and he also co-wrote it under a false name. So if you are a Dylan fan, a Bob Dylan fan, then you need to see this. You need to own it, I would say. Really, I think you get a lot of commentary from Dylan on a lot. So if his thoughts, intrigue you, this movie is filled with them. It's a very, very weird movie. Very weird movie. It's about the son of a crumbling, the son of a president, and he's the president of a crumbling nation. He, in fact, is dying, the president. So his son is let out of prison to hold a benefit concert, and that's pretty much the spine of the story. Again, it's very odd. I saw it in the theater, and I assume that theater was filled with Dylan fans. And even then, people were going, what? Huh? The first time you watch it, you may be like, what? And the third time you watch it, you'll be like, okay. And then the 30th time you watch it, your mind will be blown. Really. So it's a grower. It will grow on you. Directed by Larry Charles, who Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Bruno, Borat, Masked and Anonymous. He also co-wrote it under a false name with Bob Dylan. Again, the screenplay is very interesting in the fact that it just goes from speech to speech. And there's a thread of a storyline. But again, it's more set pieces for Dylan's character, Jack Fate, to just kind of stand there and look and let an expert actor monologue for a couple minutes. And then Dylan says a line. Lots of great one-liners in this movie. Lots of great actors. This is a hell of a cast. Jeff Bridges, Penelope Cruz, John Goodman, Jessica Lange, Luke Wilson. There's many, many others. I think it's important to note that if you're a Giovanni Ribisi fan, I think this movie has Giovanni Ribisi's best acting ever. And I'm a big fan of his, all back from the My Two Dads days. He is great here. Giovanni Ribisi, best acting of his career. Jeff Bridges, also very good, playing a character that fits him well. Jeff Bridges is excellent in this film. Let's see, John Goodman, good. All of the big name actors are very good. They deliver their monologues very, very well. Val Kilmer, great job from Val Kilmer. Ed Harris, again, just in it for one scene and then gone, but it's worth it. They really nail it. It's kind of an experimental film. I can call it experimental, more of an experimental script, if anything. But it's really weird. I'm giving it an 8, because I love watching it. Again, Dylan's music is throughout. I think he also wanted to capture himself with the current band that he was in. I think that's really the peak of his powers. Possibly ever, but definitely in his later life. Again, for me, it's the best he's ever been. and I think that he wanted to capture that, and it's been captured perfectly. And the band sounds, I mean, tight cowboy band. But if you're not a film buff, if you're not a Dylan buff, then you're probably not going to like the movie. Again, it's very confusing. There's a shoestring plot. There's lots of weirdness. So I could see where you wouldn't like the movie. Some people think I'm crazy for liking it. But I love it. You know, I can give it a 10 because I don't want to, because I can't really put it up next to like 2001 or something like that. But so I'll give it an 8 because I love it, and I enjoy watching it. It gets better every time I watch it. I notice something in the script. Bruce Dern also fantastic acting job in this movie. So I think you should see it just to say that you've seen it. And the music is great. So there is that. But chances are you probably won't dig it. But if you hang with it, the 30th time, like I said, it'll blow your mind. If you watch it 30 times, it'll blow your mind. It really is just like a giant, long Bob Dylan song. Really. So if that sounds like a good way to spend an hour and a half, then you need to check out Masked and Anonymous. I think it's an 8. Fantastic. Thanks.